Hi there, Sara McKee here. I am the Government Affairs Director with the Greater Portland Board of Realtors. And joining us today is Paul McKee, the MAR President. And just to set the record straight, Paul and I are not related.
We aren't. We like each other, but we're not related.
We get asked that a lot.
So, we're here to talk about REALTOR Rally Day and hope to see each and every one of you there with us on April 2nd. And that's going to be up at the State Capitol building. We're going to meet at the Hall of Flags, but we have an opportunity to actually meet earlier at 9 a.m. at the Governor Hill Mansion and talk. We'll have a briefing on legislative issues, and we'll kind of, walk down to the Capitol from there.
That's great. I was going to ask, for someone that's never been, what does our day look like? So we get there at 9.
Yeah.
And then...
So at 9 o'clock, we'll gather. We'll talk about some of the big priority bills that we're facing this year, and give us some talking points that we'll be able to have and share with the legislators when we meet them at lunchtime, which will be a great opportunity. So we're going to actually be able to meet at the Hall of Flags with our legislators and have our voice heard, which is so important.
Absolutely. Now, I've registered, so can we talk a little bit about registering, pre-registration, and how important that is?
Yeah, it's very important. So whether or not you actually know you could commit or not commit, just register. Because what will happen is at 7:30 that morning, your legislators are going to hear from all those that registered about the bills and the priorities that we have. And so just by registering, your voice will be heard. We certainly want you to attend and be in person so you can have further deep conversations with your legislators at lunch. But registering will automatically send out an email at 7:30 that morning to our constituents.
That's great. So our legislator for our particular district will know that a constituent is going to be at the State House.
Yeah, we're here to be seen and talked to.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. So you talked a little bit about top bills. Can you go into that at all?
Yeah, I'll just touch, not to bore you with the bills, but, the good thing is you're at MAR, the Maine Association of Realtors, we have a committee, a legislative committee, and we meet twice a month at the beginning of the year until the legislature's out. And so we review bills. So last year and up into the beginning of this year, we reviewed over 2,300 bills. And out of that, we probably have our eyes on about 490.
Wow.
And in a typical legislative session, we have our eyes on 75. So we all know that affordability, accessibility, the real estate market, how difficult it is, the supply, demand, and everything. So what that's done is put a big focus on real estate for legislators. And so sometimes they're coming up with a lot of creative ideas that aren't necessarily in the best interest of the industry. So please register for that day, and we'd love to have you join us. It's a great day, good opportunity to meet your constituents.
I'm registered for the REALTOR Rally. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm registered.
That's awesome. Is there any advice you'd give to folks?
My biggest advice to all of us as realtors, our pledge is to protect the individual right of private property ownership and to widen the opportunity to enjoy it. So just the question to all of us is, what are you doing about it? I know what I'm doing, I know what you're doing, but what are you doing, right? So I think register, come, be a voice. If not us, if we're not protecting the industry, then who will? The one thing I can guarantee you, Sarah, is that the legislators are not going to protect the industry. So if we don't, no one will. So please come join us April 2nd. Look forward to seeing you there.
Thank you.